Hey everyone, welcome back to your Astro Week Who's Hot This Week horoscopes for the week of April 3rd to April 9th, 2017. That are right for the Echo newspapers, good old Supernatural, Kamloops, BC. All presented by the Sunnyside.net, of course. And that's it. Hi everyone, I'm Sunny. I hope everyone is having an absolutely wonderful day. I hope everything is cool. I just posted the, I just posted the biggest comedians list. I had a lot of fun making that list. It took a lot of time, I gotta say. I did a lot of research. But I'll tell you something. I thought I said it on the video a little bit, but I seem to have missed it a little bit. So I'll tell you guys right now. I absolutely couldn't have done that video without the help of my sexy little crab. And here's how it went down. I did a little bit of research. I got a couple of lists and I just cut and paste them together. And I looked at the numbers, and I thought, okay, blah, 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 blah. Then out of the blue, she says, hey Sonny, what's up? And she sends me this list of like a gazillion comedians, right? And she looked up the sun and moon signs of everybody. And I'm like, wow, that's some serious action. That really made me smile. And, it added a lot of credibility to the list because she added literally 50 people. So, thanks baby, I couldn't have done it without you. Just letting everybody know. Anyways, I took that list and I'm an astrologer, right? And I'm curious about it too. So I took it, and together we added some more people and we ended up with about 80 different people. I wanted to put it in the description box so everyone could have a look at the stats and they can have a look at all the signs and do everything themselves. But man, and when I went away last week, I broke another computer. I keep breaking computers, So I had to run out and buy another computer this morning, and it's not that easy because I need disk drives because we did CDs for music. It was a stressful day. Anyways, I looked, so we took all of those guys, and I wanted to know what the Venus and Mars signs were as well, for my own personal reasons. So I looked it up in the Ephemeris, which took a holy moly smokes ton of work. But I think everything worked out well, and I had a good time doing it, and I thought it was kind of fun. So that's the action on that. Once again, almost, 90% of that list came directly from my sexy little crab, and I would not have been able to do it without her. So thank very much, sexy. I super appreciate all the effort that you did, and for all of us here on the sunny side, just want to say thanks, baby, and what's up? All right, mwah, sending love, hot stuff. All right, next, let's get to the overview. This week, April 3rd to April 9th, 2017, the moon is going to be in playful, dramatic. They could be loud and proud, nice hair. They always dress really nice. They're sparkly. They're the center of attention. And man, they deserve it. And that's Leo. All right. Obviously, that means we're all going to... So check this out. There's something very interesting happening here. 2 points I want to make. So on one hand, so the moon's in Leo, right? And that's going to color everything for the whole week. And that means whatever you do, whatever's going to happen, is going to be a little demonstrative, a little showy. It might be a lot playful and a lot of fun. We might be in for a very fun week. The sun's in Aries, moon's in Leo. That's a fun kind of scene, okay? Fun, action, get out and play. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. But, here we go. And at the end of this, the next week after the 9th, Mercury's going to go retrograde. So I'll let you know that for the next video. But right now, there are two things to be aware of. First, Venus is in Pisces going this way, it's retrograde, and Mars is in Taurus going this way. Now Mars is where you put your energy, and Venus is what you attract. And it's separating, it's a separating aspect. So what's happening right now is, where you put your energy, the stuff you're going after, is not what you're attracting. So it might feel as if all of your efforts are in vain, but they're not. Do a good job, always do a good job. And all the action you're doing right now, in a couple of months when Venus catches up, you will reap your rewards then. Just be patient, guys. This thing works in cycles. So I'll say that again. Quite often, we're push, and what's going on, man? Nothing's happening. It's because Venus is attraction, Mars is energy. It's a separating aspect right now. So just be cool with it, There's more to it as well. Venus you know, Venus can mean different things for different people. Sometimes it means love, not always. Sometimes it means money, not always. You know, sometimes it means safety and security, not always. But it is a time of revisiting. Right now, we're in a time of revisiting things, you know? Relationships, they need to be reevaluated. You know, it's going to move forward and you're going to speed ahead with the jiggy cool. But for right now, you know, take a stoic second look at the action that you know, so that you get your foundation right. You know, you want your fundamentals to be, you know, happy and cool. You want to be in love for the right reasons, you know? And, which I'm sure you are. So, anyways, so that's one of the things that's going to happen. Another thing's going to happen, lovers from the past are going to come back. It's perfectly normal, perfectly natural. That's relationships. On the other side, you know, we're going to revisit and revamp certain things, certain themes. I broke another computer, so I had to go buy another computer. Like, that's how it works, you know? And like, it's perfectly normal and perfectly natural. I just put a whole bunch of things together in the last couple of weeks to clearly end the past and clearly get ready to move forward. And all of this is putting my stuff together, you know, getting my, you know, quiver filled with all of my arrows. So, okay, like, seriously, I gotta work on these metaphors, right? So, like, getting all my ducks in like a pond. Okay, whatever. So, like, I'm getting ready for the next step in my journey. And all of my toys and all of the weapons and all the tools I'm gonna need, I'm getting them together right now. Like, one of my sax took a bite. Not this one. This one is always rocking cool. But, like, my little Mark 6 went, and I'm like, dude, how does that happen? I'm like, I don't know, man. So, computer broke, my Mark 6 needs some work. That's just the action that's happening right now, you know? So, it might have some fights in relationships. Leo's happening, it might be demonstrative, might be, you know, showy, might be playful, might be loud, a loud disagreement. But it's all cool, you know, just, you know, as always, you know. There's not really any reason to get irregular as the day progresses. And it's a lot easier, well, I don't know if it's easier, but it's a lot easier to solve your problems with love than to throw stones at the people you care about. So just be super cool, and we're going to make it through together. I'm telling you all of this because we have another aspect which is quite serious, and that is Mars, your active energy, the disruption in your life is making an aspect, a really serious, well, it's a nice aspect, but still making an aspect to Pluto, which is painful. Transformation, you know, it's the ice planet. It's below the surface. When Pluto gets into the game, stuff happens that changes you permanently. They like to use the word transformation, but like, you fall off a bridge, you transform from life to dead, okay? You got it? So like, you know, so think endings, think beginnings. It's not, you know, the worst thing, it's not the best thing, but that's what's gonna happen. And the week after, you gotta put the lockdown because, you know, communications are gonna be off, you know? You know, it's gonna, I'll explain it next week. Anyways, that's the action. So when this Mars-Pluto thing happens next week, as we approach the aspect, you should be aware that some signs might get sick. There might be some accidents. It's not always a bad thing, right? When this situation is not necessarily a bad thing. It's you should be extremely focused in your action, and if you're willing, not willing, because it's not going to happen to you, you're going to go get it. If you want you're going to be the change you want in this world. Whatever it is that you want to change, this is the time to do it. Oh, okay, sexy. All right, this is the time to do it. It's all cool, and just be open and receptive to the change that you're creating in your own world. This might be demonstrative. Some people might have trouble letting go, but like, you got to do what you got to do to make it a brighter day for yourself, and maybe even a little bit for the world around you. You guys got that? Not always easy, but it's got to be done. Next, let's read some fan mail. Yo, Sonny, hey, Sonny boy, you still playing your sax? That's from my mom. Okay, play by, of course. Okay, here we go. Carmen Scove wrote in on the last Love Scopes video. Hey, Sonny, I'm a new subscriber. welcome to the sunny side. And I've really been enjoying listening and watching your videos. I must say that I'm an Aries that has never had the urge to harm an animal. Is that something an Aries would really do, or are you just being silly? Man, you think every Aries is just gonna walk up and drown kittens to make themselves feel better? Absolutely not. Not every single Aries is gonna drown kittens when they're down. Like, that's just sick and twisted. You know, there are a lot of Aries when they're upset, they're just gonna walk down the street and push old people into traffic. It's totally different. So when I say this, not everyone in every sign does the same thing. So keep that in mind. Not every Aries gonna push old people into traffic, you know? Some of them, you know, they might like... We all do it differently, you know? Aries are definitely violent. They definitely can be aggressive. And I'll tell you guys a story. I used to have two clients a long time ago, and I don't know if they're watching the videos today or not. I still talk to them every once in a while. And they're two Aries girls, and they're right around their birthdays are a day apart. And they're absolutely beautiful. Some of my favorite people I've ever met in my life. You know, I absolutely adore them. And they're, you know, both little Buddhists. They're so cool, from Toronto. And, and they're like, you know, they're sheep, right? They're sheep in Chinese astrology. So that means they're soft, you know? They're nurturing, they're compassionate, they want peace, they want love. It's beautiful. Not every Aries is a hater, right? But one of them is a monster. It's very, very serious jiu-jitsu, no-holds-barred fighter in Toronto. So, like, they're both brainers, and they both, you know, they're both into the healing arts. But one of them is gonna, you know, if you cross her, she will break your leg without hesitation. So, anyways, just saying. Thanks for the question, Carmen. The answer is no. Not every Aries will drown kittens. Next, Mumu writes in on the most beautiful sign video. For their list is number 1, Taurus. Number 2, Taurus. Number 3, Taurus. Man, this guy's got a Jones for Taurus, you know? I don't disagree with that. I think Taurus is a pretty cool sign. And number 4, of course, because we all know this, Scorpio, of course. Now, I think that's a wonderful list, but you know, somewhere along the line on this kind of action, you know, we got to add Cancer in there, because we can't have a beautiful day without our sexy little crap. Just saying. Anyways, to Carmen Scove and to Mumu, thanks for writing in, guys. I super appreciate it. Wishing the absolute best of a beautiful day. And sup? All right, enough of that. Let's get down to some horoscopes. Here we go. Here are the Astro Week horoscopes. The Stargazer horoscopes that are right for the Echo newspapers, good old cat, supernatural. Kamloops BC for the week of April 3rd to April 9th, 2017. Woo! Here we go. Someone asked, like, you know, how come you're reading it? That's not cool. Yo, I write these for the newspaper. Get with the program. I'm reading it to you before it gets published. Deal with. Okay. God. Well, maybe you don't know that. Now you, okay, whatever. Dear Aries. 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 Okay, I wrote these last week, so let's figure it out. Aries, support you thought was coming to your aid seems to have gotten lost on the way. Don't worry, it'll return shortly. Okay, that makes sense, right? Venus, your attract is going backwards. It's major. Aries, you had a lot of support behind the scenes, right? Behind your sun. You know, that you may not have realized was there. Secret love affair might be drying up. As the farther Venus gets away, the less support it's going to feel like you have. Don't sweat it. It's going to come back. Just saying. And what else? Then we have that Mars-Pluto action happening. And that means major changes while in the public spotlight. Okay, I wrote major changes while in public spotlight. Right? Right, major changes while in the... I don't know why this matters. I broke the computer. I gotta write it again. Okay, major changes while in the public spotlight heavily color your financial picture. Aries, be cool. Double check your finances. You know, get greedy if you want. Just keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye. Good job, son. Aries, support's drying up a little bit. It's gonna be cool. It's just cool. You're gonna revisit your friends for the next little bit anyways. but a sudden dramatic shift might have in your public persona and your finances. Next, dear Taurus, old friends drop in to say hello, just as a secret affair loses steam. Oh, Taurus, what are you doing? You know, what kind of trouble you getting yourself into? Get out and enjoy yourself, but don't go crazy. You're much more aggressive than usual, and you don't want to accidentally hit a deal breaker while love is temporarily away. Alright, Taurus, things are going to clear up shortly. I know a couple of Tauruses who are working on some long-term goals that are extremely painful and very, very difficult. And we all know from, day one, I believe in you. I'm so proud of you. You're like, we're really close. Like I'm doing anything, right? Taurus, you're really close to your goal, I know it's weird, it's tough, but you're going to be okay. And what else is going on? If you're having some kind of secret affair, it's going to dry up a bit. But don't do any stupidiness, because you don't want to wreck that action. It's coming back. Love is just busy for a little bit. You got to have trust in a relationship, If you can't always be there. You got to trust your partner to be cool. Even if they disappear, even if they become uncommunicative for a little bit, you got to have trust in yourself. You got to trust in your partner. I'm telling you right now, Taurus, you're not really I don't know. Maybe you are. But just be cool. They're coming back. Dear Gemini. Okay, Gemini, here's the action. Okay, Gemini. Alright, Gemini, here's what's going on. The moment of truth speaks volumes as karma mixes with financial transformation. The battle will peak and finally subside. It's time to clean up the mess and move on. Gemini, all that nonsense that you've been going through, it's going to peak. Alright? And then, then be cool. It's going to peak, and you're going to be like, ooh. And then Mercury's going to go retrograde. So you're going to have difficulty cleaning up the mess. Go through it and just be cool with it. When Mercury goes direct in about a month, then deep breath and move forward. So you're going to have your answers in the next week or so, but you might not have resolution for another month. Just be cool with that. Dear Cancer, personal relationships manifest a long-forgotten dream. That's cool. I think that's cool. Push hard on the envelope and bring that game changer home. An old flame reappears from a distant journey. Well, I didn't need to hear that. What the hell would I write that? You're an asshole, Sonny. Okay, whatever. I must have known that I was going to read the scopes. Okay. Cancer, personal relationships manifest a long-forgotten dream. Why? Because you've got some heavy transformation that's going through your personal relationships right now. It may or may not be easy, but a big change. You've been having a big change in your relationships, Cancer. And, for better or worse, that's the action that's going on. You're super high vis, of course, so when you go out, you're not attracting when you go out yet, but a light is shining on your career and your public persona. You might be fighting with your friends, but so what? We all go through it. And anyways, love, you're revisiting love that's at a long distance away. Venus in the ninth house. So that's what's going on, Cancer. I hope everything is cool with that. Dear Leo, public tantrums upset your daily routine and cause trouble at work. Go ahead and express your feelings in the moment, but don't get carried away and don't throw stones. Leo, the moon's in Leo, right? But don't throw stones. Pluto's in action, and you don't want to have permanent change just because you're being a little, boisterous, okay? A little vocal. Just be cool. Just know in advance that if you get a little too, and the moon's going to be right there, so you're going to want to stick up for yourself anyways. Just be careful about it. What else? Love takes a second look at the books. Alright, so Leo, check the books. Dear Virgo, it might appear that both love and money are drying up, but keep the faith and keep your feet moving. We're all in a cycle where we're revising and revisiting. If you want to make any changes to your journey, then now's the time for that action. You got that, Virgo? It's in a reflective period. Not like, oh, let's chill out and reflect. It's like, look at your plan. If you got to tweak it, now's the time to tweak it. And then in the next month, like starting after this, you can't really do anything. Wheels are going to spin. It's not the time to lay down game for anyone. It's just the time to check it off, make double check, triple check, you know? Walk through your action. Look what's going on, but don't start anything new. That's the game for Virgo. Dear Libra, just as the spotlight begins to shine on your closest relationships and you're ready to introduce your dearest to your fans, love takes a sudden left turn. Oh. That's too bad. Alright. A sudden cold shoulder or surprise exit shouldn't rock the boat or change your decision. Love will return with flowers and a good explanation. Alright, I just joke with Libra. Forget about all that other Libra stuff. There are a couple of Libras that I know who comment all the time, and I think you guys are beautiful, and I love your comments. So this is for you guys. Just know that don't worry about rocking the boat, okay? They're busy. They're doing something. Whatever. They're going to come back. And if it's not relationships, it's partnerships, you know? If you want, like, partners at school, partners in business, you know, partners in cards, whatever kind of partners you... dancing, whatever kind of thing you need partners for. Or, like, relationships, you know? Just know that it might seem to be drying up a little bit, but they're coming back. Just keep the faith, you know? We're all gonna go through a month of, like, what the holy smokes. But, we're gonna make it, okay? So just be cool with it. Next, especially you, Libra, this is gonna hit you in a part of your chart that you really want stability, but it's not gonna be there. Dear Scorpio, extra energy in a personal relationship has the power to dramatically change how you communicate with others. Love and your support network require attention and an adjustment to your plan. Confidence will lead to success. You got that, Scorpio, loud and proud. But like everyone else, it's time to tweak the program. It's not time to, like, start something new. Just tweak it, you know? Take the next step. You're going to have to take a step back. You're going to step back, step back. What the okay? Just be cool. Go have some fun. Everybody, enjoy the journey right now. We don't always get a chance to take a reflective pause, but that's exactly what we're going to go through for the next month. Next, dear Sagittarius, your daily habits have a direct impact on the success of your financial picture. That's not so weird. That's like astrology 101. Boom, boom. There's your transit right there. There's your aspect right there. Right there. You're right here. Good. All right. Romance may have stepped sideways, Sag, but you have a second chance to make money from home. Watch your health. Sagittarius, watch your health. Sagittarius, watch your health. Sagittarius, you guys catching my drift? Watch your health. Dear Capricorn, Capricorn, you didn't make the, not to burst anyone's bubble, but you didn't make the biggest comedians list. Okay, just to let everybody know, there was a lot of Capricorn energy in a lot of the signs that did make the list. Just saying, you know? And just saying. But Capricorn, outright, formally, didn't really make it. And not that they would even care, right? Anyways, Capricorn, recent sales, purchases, or short trips require a second look. If the price is in question, then leave it on the shelf. There's going to be another sale in a couple of weeks. You got that, Capricorn? See, you're going to revisit things, and if, like, say something is, like, on sale, but you don't have the cash, it's not the time to make major purchases anyways. Like, this week is the time to make purchases. But right after this, on the 9th, spending's got to cut right off for the next couple of weeks. Don't worry about it. It's going to come back, and it's probably going to be a bigger sale. Trust me on that. Don't trust me on. You don't have to trust me on that. You can already know that's probably what's going to happen. Dear Aquarius, problems at home transform your social network. Friends might leave, but it's all part of the cleansing process. Love returns with a financial proposition. Yeah, I remember this when I wrote this. Oh man, where's Aquarius? Yeah, Aquarius. So, like, you were making a lot of money recently. Well, not a lot of money, but you were making some money recently, and then, you know, it went on, and you went into lay your groundwork again. it's coming back, and you're going to be attracting money again, you know? So you got this little back and forth thing that's happening, but it's not really back and forth. It's like, go make some money, collect some checks. Spread your business, grow your business, collect some money. Grow your business, collect some money. Right now, you're in the collect money phase, and after this, you're going to push forward. All right, next. Dearest Pisces, just when you thought love had forgotten your smile, it reappears with flowers and a box of chocolates. Yeah, Pisces is lucky. Okay, next. I'll tell you in a sec. Finances sparkle with a lower than anticipated tinge. Does that make sense? Thanks, honey. All right. Okay, finances sparkle with a lower than anticipated tinge. That means money's going to kind of dry up a little bit, but you're the one who's attracting love right now. It's going to return to your money sector shortly, but for now, it's coming right at you. All right, enjoy the attention, Pisces, and let love do the rest. And that brings us to this week's lucky and love signs are Leo and Aquarius, with Pisces and Virgo heating up fast. As for everyone else, be a super amazing, fantastic wing, and pick up the check, yo. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sunny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a beautiful week. And I'll see you soon.